Yeah, that's good then. Deucent says that we sound fine. Welcome to the stream. I'm another person, AB, the British guy, and the other guy is Mikey C-Pit.
Yep, that's me. I'm gonna play Megaman Battle Network, the first one, for a little bit, as somebody suggested a couple weeks ago. And
just so... Oh, go on.
You go ahead.
You go. I was just going to quickly introduce the chat thing. As you see, we've got the chat that you're typing in right now appearing on the right of the screen. If you type in certain keywords, it will highlight what you say. So if you have a specific question for us, put like Kiwi before you put your question, and it will highlight it in chat. I think it's a really snazzy way of archiving things, because then people who watch it after the fact get to see what you are actually asking. So if anyone wants to test that, feel free to type in a question over the course of chat, or of the stream even. Anyway, back to what Mikey had to say.
Okay, so I've skipped past all the tutorial bullshit, so hopefully things will be a little more interesting. So there should be a thing happening right about now. Okay, so we're about to go into the first dungeon, I think. Before this, there's some shady-looking guy messing with this panel over here. And everything in the house, I think, is run by the same computer, so everything's on fire now. AP, please, if you have any questions at all about anything, just ask.
Why is everything on fire?
I just explained that.
I was too busy typing in chat. So repeat why everything is on fire.
I don't know that I have Kiwi set as a thing.
Ah, good work, Mike.
No, I do.
Oh, great.
Gonna jack myself into the oven here.
What, you're jacking into the oven?
I'm jacking into the oven.
That does not sound sanitary. It does not sound like what I would want to do with my oven.
But you gotta do it to get rid of the virus.
So, oh yeah, by the way, I went to a corner shop today. Yesterday, and I found a great drink called Marley's Mellow Mood. It's really nice. Hi, Future Forensic. Yeah, your question popped up in red in chat. It works great. But yeah, anytime you have a question, put Kiwi before and it'll pop up in chat, highlighted in red. So that way, anyone watching the stream will know exactly what we are referring to when we answer a question.
If you get the ice block from the front. So there's treasure chests. It's an not open world. I don't know what I'm saying. It's an RPG type thing. There's a terrorist organization doing stuff called WWW, so if you see that said somewhere, that's what it's talking about.
Okay. So, what is this? Is this terrorist organization got anything to do with your oven being on fire? Or is that just coincidence?
Lan just said that Megaman just said he detected a signal that is related to them. So for some reason, they're terrorizing you by means of oven.
Okay. Future Forensic says, alright, I'll have a softball. What makes this game appealing? Go on then.
The battle system is different.
In what way is it different?
Well, how many games have you seen that are like this? It's got a mix of real-time and, I guess, kind of card battle type stuff. It's got an interesting story for a video game. Or at least for a Mega Man game.
I would ask you why the story was interesting, but that sounds like a massive spoiler. Which would be a really bad idea.
Mega Man games generally aren't story heavy to begin with.
Is WWW anything to do with Dr. Wily?
Yep.
By any chance?
Yeah.
Oh! Spoiled myself. I can't play this game now.
Okay, so this is how the card stuff works.
Okay.
So you have different cards, and you see there's different letters in the lower left corner. So what you can do is you can either match the same kind, or I don't have any examples for. Oh, I do. Or you can match cards of the same letter to get combos that way.
And I'm guessing it improves damage or the type of attack that it does. So it might do a bigger splash, or it might do just a bigger number. Okay, I'm wrong.
That's definitely in there eventually, but I'll get to that if I get to it. But that's basically because if, like, this one's an F, so I can't select anything else because there are no other Fs, so I'd only have that move. I can also select nothing and do add, and I'll do that to show you what that does. And it gives me nothing besides my buster until that custom bar at the top fills up.
And now, obviously, you get to use your special attack then.
Now I get to use my special attacks.
Okay.
I'll just do this. And now I can throw bombs. And it gets more complicated. This is the first area, so... Oh, I guess not. Yep, that's, as like AP said in the chat, that's why we started doing this, so that us talking to the chat isn't random nonsense when we archive it on YouTube.
Because I have a specific issue with streams in that when I'm watching them, when I'm watching archives of streams and I'm going back further and further, I have less and less of an idea of what the streamer is talking to when he answers questions from chat. Usually the streamer doesn't think to read the questions, usually because they're focused on a game, of course. However, if you do this, and you also stream out the chat at the same time, then you get to retain that piece of information, and if you add in a highlighting feature, it makes it even more handy, because then the viewer only needs to look over to the chat every now and then when you see a big red flash. I think it's pretty cool, personally.
Okay, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, what exactly is it you're supposed to be doing in here then? Where are you going?
I'm trying to stop the fire.
Okay.
And find out why the fire was started.
Okay, so it's got Final Fantasy style encounters where every few steps you run into a group of enemies.
And I do not remember the encounter rate being as high as it is, but it's pretty high.
Wow, you just destroyed that guy in one hit.
Yep, cannon's pretty powerful. Oh, did I not explain about the attack power of the cards?
No.
So that number in the bottom right is how much damage the attacks do.
Okay, so it's just a flat modifier then.
Yep.
A card that says 50 will do 50.
Yep.
Okay then. So data, I'm guessing, is the Z's are the currency, I'm guessing.
Yeah, there's any.
Yeah. So what are the little green things that are in the middle of those giant disc-like platforms?
Those are just programs in the
okay.
in the oven.
Why has an oven got a program in it?
Because it's
Out of interest.
There are ovens now that have computers on them.
I would never trust a computer with my oven. That sounds like danger.
Clearly is. What's the dog doing?
Dog wants to play some Battle Network, man.
I'm not sure where I'm going. Over here. Yeah, that's the main problem with this game in the series is the maps are kind of overwhelming.
Yeah, it seems like it's a bit of a maze, and because it's a
Yeah.
GBA game, you don't really see enough of the map at one time to really be able to tell where you're going.
Yeah.
It suffers from the same sort of issue with Box that I did when we did that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, but
You're too zoomed in and everything looks too similar.
Mm-hmm.
That get easily. You can go easy. You can go missing easily.
Yeah.
Words are difficult. So I'm guessing these are like the very generic enemies that are super easy to
Yeah.
beat.
These guys are.
Do the
very
enemies
generic.
ever get more complex?
Oh yeah, they get way more complex.
Okay. And do you get more party members?
No, you
Or are
don't.
you always Mega Man?
Always Mega Man.
Okay.
In later games, I think you can. In this game, you can summon other people. They have abilities.
Okay. Any examples of what those abilities will do? Or will we see any in this time that we're playing the game? Because if we do, I'll leave it till then.
I'm not sure we will. I have not played this game since middle school, so I do not remember the finer details, and I just fucked that up. So I don't remember when we get the first summon chip.
Ah.
But they have different attack. Some will attack and then a different attack pattern. Some will heal you. Ooh! I just got a new card. Let's see what that does. Met guard. So I can hold, the med tools, they go underneath their helmets?
Yeah, they're all guys.
I get that ability for 3
them.
seconds. If I use
Nice.
this card. Which
So it'll be useful to use those in the middle of battles where you've got a lot of enemies shooting you all at once.
Right.
Field Forensic asks, how do you feel about the music in this game? Any tracks memorable as the ones from previous Mega Man titles? For example, I really love the soundtrack to Mega Man 2 and 3 and 9. Would you say the music is on par with those?
Maybe not. I like the title track. But otherwise, there's...
Yeah, the title track was alright. I remember hearing it before when we were setting things up.
Where the hell am I going?
But yeah, would you say it holds up to the standard set by previous Mega Mans?
I would not. No.
Would you say that's a limitation of the hardware at the time?
No.
GBA was never known for killer soundtracks.
I think the GBA is about as powerful as the Super Nintendo.
I never remember there being many standout soundtracks for GBA though.
Pokemon games.
Pokemon games use the same soundtrack every game.
No, they don't.
They use almost the same soundtrack.
No, they're pretty different. Apart
They all sound super similar to me.
No, they're different enough.
Maybe it's just the aesthetic is similar, so I only hear the aesthetic, not the actual music.
Yeah, they're... I think the Pokemon are different enough. I mean, there's enough that they can have full concerts of just Pokemon music.
True, true.
Do I need to be talking to things?
I know.
Because I feel like I've gone
why.
everywhere.
Maybe you should interact with some of the programs.
Yeah.
Did they give you clues or anything like that?
Maybe? Last couple I talked to, it seemed like they were shut down, but...
In fact, here's another helpful feature of having chat highlights. Anybody know where we're supposed to be going right now? If you do, put Kiwi and then the hint before or after the word Kiwi,
Okay, let's see.
and we should be able to see that fact.
If you... Oh, okay, I was supposed to talk to this guy. Great.
That's our solution. But yeah, I guess when it comes to the Pokemon soundtracks thing, I am actually entirely wrong. I'm just thinking of the fact that the GBA Pokemon games, 3 of them were a remake of Red and Blue, so that'll be why they sound so similar to past Pokemon games. Kind of a big clue there. I'm too
Yeah.
stupid to have caught on to that.
All those bad things just happened in the oven.
Oh god, now the fridge will be on fire in a minute. What happens when the fridge is on fire? The thing that's supposed to be keeping things cold.
This is the shady repairman.
It looks a bit shady. Anybody with a goatee's shady character.
Yeah, he's a terrorist.
In fact, I pretty much never trust people with ghosties. It's a base rule of life. In fact, does he have an earring in as well?
I'm not sure.
This dude is like...
Can I get...
This dude looks like a massive hipster.
Oh, was it this? Okay, thank you. So at any time I can hit the shoulder button and it'll give me a hint.
Oh, that's a nice way of keeping people off game FAQs, I guess, for a game of its time.
Yep. And I don't know why he had a water gun in his toolbox.
He's got a very simple idea when it comes to tools. But he's a kid. What do you expect? In fact, are you a kid in this, or are you
you're a kid.
older? Alright.
Okay. So
And I'm guessing the guy outside is not actually Megaman.
this guy's Megaman.
Yeah. So are they two separate characters, the guy you play in the overworld and the guy you play in the network?
Megaman's a
They're
program.
separate people. Oh, he's the program in this. Okay. Wait, does that mean anyone can use Mega Man, or is there only the
No,
one Mega Man program?
He's my personal program.
Okay.
Oh dear. Oh, yep, see, new enemy. So I have to figure out what his pattern is.
He looks like a bomb.
Can I hit him like this? Nope. Okay, so he's evading me. And he puts that out. So if I go into his square, he'll go somewhere else.
So that means you need to use a attack that hits tiles adjacent to the tiles you're swinging
Or
at.
wait till he opens his mouth. Which doesn't seem too bad. I should be able to get him with one of these.
Actually got 8 viewers.
Really?
What's that? Yeah.
I wonder how many are holdovers
Oh no,
from...
it's refreshed down to 6. We've
Oh.
got a volcano and a few time forensic, and then I guess we've got, aside from us, 2 randoms. Hi randoms. Consider signing up to Twitch so you can interact with the chat.
Yep, that'd be fun.
And your voice just went way down
My
in
voice
quality.
just went down?
It might not be reflecting on the stream, it might just be on my end.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna do something really boring here. Sorry about this, but I need more chips. Much better.
oh hey Harper.
Yeah, Twitch logged me out earlier today too. There's another ice block.
Oh,
Please
Twitch
be-
usually remembers me for like half a century being logged in.
Okay, let's see what this does. So I'm gonna have to replace something. Let's replace X panel. Yeah, this game has a really good style that I like a lot.
Yeah, it seems far more interesting than most RPGs at the time on the GBA.
Me and my friends in
Of course.
middle school were way into this series and Game Boy Mega Man in general.
In fact, I'd be super excited if I were into Mega Man in like primary school where I am. Like if I even knew what I was, I'd be all over this shit. It looks like just deep enough a game for me to have liked as a kid. like the system, the battle system in it looks pretty interesting for its time.
Yep, it's pretty unique. I can't think of other games like this.
Especially when a lot of similar RPGs at the time were doing like just an average Final Fantasy IV turn-based sort of style.
Yep. Okay, we're at a boss now. We're at Fireman.
You're at the creepy looking douchebag with the goatee.
Yep.
Hagrim says that he's played more Battle Network than any of the main Megaman games. I've only ever really played 2 or 3 Megaman games myself, honestly. I've only ever played Megaman 2, 3, and 9. I don't know why I've never really tried branching out from there. I think it's just because everyone said that, oh, these games are so difficult, and I'm drawn to games that people say are really difficult, so I can show my sick games prowess. Oh, hey, Cat Dota. Cat Dota, do you want to know a cool thing? Type Kiwi and a question in chat. And then wait 20 seconds while Twitch delay catches up.
Sword, maybe? Let's see if I can get him with this. He's not too hard of a boss. He only has 2 moves right now. Oh, 3 moves. I was wrong.
Don't underestimate the boss man.
Keep missing. Okay, let's see what this does. I think this is a line bomb. Yeah. So one thing I forgot is there are invincibility frames once you get hit. So I was wasting some stuff.
So do you have a limited amount of cards used per battle?
I think that they reshuffle in after using. So
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's too bad.
Because if you were consumable, I could see battles getting fairly tense as you went on. Near the end of the game, at least.
Yeah. I don't think they run out. But I don't remember too well.
So, how is it you extended the length of the arena then? It seems like you...
I had a steel chip. Lets you steal a rock.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And he's gone. If I was... Maybe you can't get it from the first boss battle, but you can rebattle them later and you can get their cards.
Are the boss battle cards like random drops, or are they?
They might be random, I'm not sure. I think you might need to do well enough in the fight. So you get ranked.
So you need to get a perfect run then.
Yep.
Guess it incentivizes replays.
Yeah. But you can fight most of the bosses later. Optionally.
But yeah, Kado, as you can see, if you put in certain keywords in chat, it will highlight things. Since you arrived late.
So one thing in this
explain it to
game
you.
is you can just jack into a lot of random stuff, like this doghouse here.
I was about to ask if you could jack into a doghouse. I wish my dog had a sick digital doghouse. I don't even have a dog, but I wish he had one.
This one? Yeah, there's stuff in here. Shotgun K, that's useless. Something
Why
else?
does a dog have shotguns?
I don't know.
Would you buy your dog a shotgun, Mikey?
No, I don't think I would.
Why? Don't you trust him?
You know the shotgun. Shotguns have machinery.
Are you trying to imply that your dog isn't intelligent enough to use machinery?
He's not very smart now.
I bet your dog uses your computer as soon as you leave it. As soon as you leave the room.
Probably.
Probably posting on your something awful account.
That would explain a lot. Okay, so let's just try and...
Explain your massive amount of posts in a giant bomb thread.
No, that's my... That's me having too much free time.
Yeah, the dog in Mad Max 2 could use a shotgun, apparently. I don't remember the dog in Mad Max 2 using a shotgun, but apparently he could. Cat Dota wants to know where his Witcher 3 copy is for review. Come on,
contact
man.
CD
You're running
Projekt.
publication.
Send the request to CD Projekt.
Just link them to this Twitch page, which has 238 total page views. Then link them to our blog.
Yep. One day I'll make a WordPress.
Yeah, the new Mad Max movie, if you is really good. I watched the new Mad Max just earlier on today. I went to see it in IMAX 3D. Oh my god, such an amazing movie. I won't talk about any plot details since Mikey hasn't seen it yet, have you?
Nope, and I probably won't see it until it's out that I can watch it on my computer.
Yeah.
Because I don't live near a drive-in anymore, so I can't easily see it.
You can't even go to a regular cinema?
No, because I can't leave the dog alone. I don't have a dog sitter.
You can leave a dog alone in a house for a while, can't you?
Nope. He has separation anxiety, so he'll mess shit up and drive himself crazy.
You ever considered leaving on the TV or anything like that?
I wouldn't do
It's what we do with my dog, back when I live at home.
I don't think I'd do anything.
The 3D version of Mad Max, I kind of like that I saw it in 3D, and I kind of regret seeing it in 3D at the same time. I sat in like row J, which is about halfway back in the cinema, and seeing it in IMAX 3D, there's a very certain position that you kind of have to sit in at all times in order to be able to see it clearly, and I found I had to sit in a slightly uncomfortable position. But the actual 3D effects in the movie are very well done. It's probably the most effective use of 3D I've seen in a movie so far. I don't really go to see many movies, so it may not be the best. There may have been better movies in 3D. But it makes really effective use of it. All of the vehicle chase scenes really pop out in the film. And not in a jarring way, in a really comfortable, like, you feel more into the movie, more immersed sort of way. All in all, I'd say it was a good experience, although if I were to sit again in 3D, I'd probably sit another row back. So make sure you're in like top half of the cinema, like the third quarter sort of range, within the second and third quarter. Nah, not within the second quarter, within the third quarter, absolutely, of the cinema rows. But yeah, Hargrim says that you...
He's not a bad dog, he's just been abused and abandoned, so he's messed up.
There are ways you can get around separation anxiety in Zog.
It's a hard thing to get rid of for dogs.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to get rid of, but my family's dog also suffers with separation anxiety. Like, if you leave him on his own for a while, or if he thinks he's on his own, he'll start howling, but if you leave the TV on, or if you leave a radio on or something like that, it usually makes them feel more at ease.
That doesn't do anything for him. He's too busy
How do
worrying
you know?
about us. Because he doesn't pay attention to TV or anything when we're here.
I don't think it's the actual presence of a person, it's just like the perception of a person. Although, of course, I'm no dog psychologist. I didn't study this at university. But my experience is that as long as a dog believes there's someone present, it sort of chills them a bit.
Yeah. We would just go to the drive-in when we lived in Northern California, but I don't think there are any near us down here.
Well, I seriously recommend seeing Mad Max in a cinema. Unless you have a really sick sound setup in your house, It's just the audio sort of a cinema really does a lot for this movie. I never got to see Pacific Rim Hard Rim. Everyone always hyped it up, but I never got a chance to see it, and I feel like I missed out from it.
I don't think you're missing that much.
Nah, I like big dub movies.
It was okay. But I think it's overrated.
Is Ex Machina the movie that's currently being advertised on the Barncast? I believe it is. Whoa, we can just delete Avena.
Yeah, he did a thing that that cracked the arena.
Does that ever come back?
It will.
Oh, okay.
But I'm pretty safe here right now.
Yeah, it seems like he kind of messed up his own plans here.
Yeah, he did. I'm just gonna get rid of these. I can't use them, so...
Yeah, they've been advertising movies on a giant Barncast recently in their ad slot. And I don't know why, but the advertisement that it sounds like they're doing for, I think that is Ex Machina, sounds really dodgy. It makes it sound creepy in a way. Like, the way they present, or the way they've been instructed to present it by the ad copy is men and the machines and the women. Based on what I've heard about Ex Machina, it doesn't sound like it represents the movie very well at all.
I've only been listening to the premium one because the ads are real bad without Vinny.
Yeah, they have gone downhill a bit, but I don't mind. It's like 30 seconds. And for all I know, they get revenue from the free streams, so
yeah,
I don't mind.
I don't do any of this. I don't get anything from the ads anyways.
Oh, it is super creepy in that way then.